He posts a link here so I can try it from my phone. Mic check. Mic check. There's a delay for like 3-5 seconds, but that's fine. Mic check. There's a delay for like 3-5 seconds, but that's fine. Mic check. There's a delay for like 3-5 seconds, but that's fine. Mic check. There's a delay for like 3-5 seconds, but that's fine. Mic check. Yeah, because I'm on my phone right now. I had the microphone right next to my phone.
Alright then, let me at it. What's the vision here?
Three players? What? Let me check this. Alright, so talk to me, test it out.
Work now. Let's see if that works.
Alright, so talk to me, test it out.
Work now.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. There it goes.
Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Let me mute my phone.
Okay. You do mine too. So yours works, mine works.
Cool, we're ready to go. I don't see you on the map at all. Where are you?
I'm in front of the casino.
Okay, I'm flying there right now. Damn, it's raining in the morning. I think we just missed a chance towards seeing the eye. Whenever it's like this early, like if it starts raining like exactly at 7 in the morning, there's a good chance that you're gonna catch the eclipse.
Looking up. I don't know where the moon is.
But
It is a Sunday.
the eclipse starts like at 7:15, 7:20 in the morning. We just missed this 8 something.
It just so happens, it doesn't matter if we're streaming on Rage TV and Demon. Look for Raging City I missed you. That we're always seems to be raining every single time.
No matter if it's Red Dead or GTA, so is raining.
Yeah, Red Dead, GTA, doesn't matter, it's always. Almost as if the sky is crushed. That is what they originally called it. You know why Uranus is crying, right?
Why what?
You know why Uranus is crying? Why rain is called the tears of Uranus?
The tears of Uranus?
Yes, it's because he was castrated.
Uranus is also yeah, the sky god, no? Like this.
The god of the sky, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, if you take this into Sumerian context, this would have been the original like Sumerian gods, right? They were the sky people. And the story is that they came down, they mined gold, and then they flooded the earth, and then they left. This is why they talk about the distinction between Yahweh, the thunder god, and like our God, like Jesus or God of all, Alpha and Omega God, two different gods.
Oh fuck, dude.
I think I actually killed you. Well, yeah, it caused a whole bunch of ruckus.
Well, there goes the blue duster.
Whoop. You are in my motorcycle club, yeah?
No, you gotta send an invite.
I think I can at the moment. There it is. Okay, so whoever's just joined the broadcast, we're here to compare trips. Because what's going on here, this is where I ended my last videos as well, is we're getting onto the trip phase of that. We're seeing the comparison again between single player and what's going on.
Dude, seriously?
You part of the group, man.
You gotta send me an invite so I can get in.
I did. It said I sent you a recruit.
Oh, I see, I see.
And if you're watching, you want to, oh, this is actually one of my, this was not planned, which I think is hilarious. But for any of you who ever tried to leave the cops, you can go to this. And you can actually go through an alleyway over here, which I don't think is going to fit. I think I might be a little too small there. Oh no, I did. You can actually come in here, and as long as you don't break that one over there, you're alright. Ah, but I'm too tall to go back here. But going back there into the corner actually allows you to escape from the cops. It's actually one of my favorite spots.
See if you can increase the level on your microphone, because I hear you really low.
Okay. I'm showing how to escape from the cops real quick. This is one of my favorite spots right here to the right. But if you go there right now with them, they're going to prevent that by going this way. Going this way. Letting them catch up. And then go right to the stairs like this. Always the problem with the stairs. Oh my god, it doesn't fit.
Me and my big head.
Damn truck. Nah, it's alright. Do this the old fashioned way. So let's go ahead and start doing the turkey trip. So last I see you doing the trip too. You want to see if we can do the Freelander trip first?
Whichever one, bro. I'm here just to play.
Okay. So I think actually it's pretty funny that we're here because there's something I want to show you. So for those who do actually watch this live feed and who are actually doing things, there's something very significant going on in these trips. We start to see that the border of the mystery is created by this chain of D, N, and N. I think it's quite interesting that when we look over here between the legs of Wagner over there, that these guys, mystery hunters, talked about how this plot of land here looks a lot like a penis. And it's
Kiflon.
interesting, yeah, that this Kiflon penis right here, cut off from these sections, is shooting towards what these mystery hunters also explained to me is the egg. And it's interesting that we're right here at Dieter and Sachs. And look, we're also here at this store, the Arcadia. But that this here is considered the egg, and that this spiral is considered the sperm fertilizing the egg. And it's interesting that this is where Michael begins after the end of marriage counseling. But it's also very interesting the D and the S, the tiny S and the D. And when you're coming over here and you're finishing off the end of the Epsilon program, you are in fact over here. This is if you get the tractor. But with the Epsilon, the end of the Epsilon program, you literally are driving in from this direction right here. And what we're seeing is this. You're seeing the peak of a pyramid, seeing the Pegasus building, Serenity, Wellness, Little Pot, but also the Wheel, the Triway, the Bourgeois, Periscope, Mystery Paintings. We see again the rainbow. We see the four corner of the pyramid. So they're making you drive all this. We see the DP, D1, the torsos, and we get to androgyny, fan androgyny, which is literally male, female, put together. Because androgyny, you get the pirate radio station. But as you're coming over here, this is where this ends. Is in front of the D and the S. And so the other side of this is where Michael and a marriage counselor. I find that quite interesting. Also, we see the golden color. So let's go now.
That cockatoo bar is also filled with like transsexuals as well.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's the male and the female.
The male and the female, androgyny, the both.
Mm-hmm.
Balance again. True balance. Because again, this goes back to Dionysus and even Balder. They were, even Ra was supposed to be androgynous. Ra was castrated. So he became male and then was female.
Also, on the fountain where there's the egg, you also find a scrap letter inside of there too.
For the killer?
Yeah.
That is
the Leonora Johnson.
Let's see, it's last checking in. We have lab rats back. In time to go on the offensive. We heard that Freelanders hold up in the rehab center in Richmond. That's why he's running trials in this mine-humping party drop. This is the one we're gonna do.
Unbelievable!
Beauty call. They almost called him booty call.
It starts with channel X. Because you got to choose what you want even when you make the game, what you want it to start with. It's interesting to start this with channel X. So what's interesting about this trip sequence and second dose is we see the same, almost a mirroring effect again of what was happening in the trip phase and first dose. There seems to be one way that seems to be more connected to Trevor, and one way that seems to be more connected to Michael. This one specific, oh sorry, I was so excited to be a star in the live stream. This is a forbidden stream because he's streaming and I'm streaming. So right now, if we both look at the screen, it's probably the most rebirth insanity in the world. There we go. Let's take the drift machine. No, what's funny is the Ascended Masters actually have this as our lead car, and I think it's funny that they did this. They gave us this Glendale. So again, this is, did you hear what he said? Again, the skull ripped out of the head. So that's what they keep saying, that this is an out of the mind experience, out of body experience.
Mind over body.
Yeah, because that's again goes back to the whole yoga and everything. Is that there's something going on here that they're saying. If we can go back to single player, right? What do we know happens twice? For sure in the game. That where you're tripping out. Can you think about it? What happens twice for sure when you're tripping balls?
Happens twice?
Mm-hmm.
Like in this mission that we're doing?
No, I mean in single player.
Oh, in single player.
Yeah. Just name what you know when you're tripping balls.
You deal with aliens.
Mm-hmm. Well, Michael. But Trevor also trips balls, remember?
Yeah, and then he starts singing.
What does he see?
He sees clowns, his biggest fear.
So in this one specifically, we see that trip phase, where you're either fighting aliens or you're fighting clowns, just like you did at Legion Square. But both of these have to do with smoking pot. Is when you're smoking pot. Well, you're not supposed to trip that much when smoking weed, but in this game you freaking do. You see what I mean?
I think that weed is laced with something else, probably like green goo.
Something's making it 10 times more potent, tripping.
It's probably laced with like green goo or Valkyrie.
Well, that's exactly what we're seeing here, is that the Freelander has taken the concoction that Labride had created, the one that made us trip balls for the first time. He's taken that exact concoction and created his own medicine. So again, we're seeing how something that has that kind of ability is being stolen and reused something else. See a lot of that being said a lot in the game. It's energy being built up to a point and then expelled.
Sounds like the troop couldn't wait to get started. Let's go! Por mi familia!
For her family. And look, they all got Glendale. And get behind the rock. Literally what he said. So notice too the cars and everything we got here. Is this what I think it is? Is this an Ocelot? Yep, Ocelot F620. We got the Canis. The name of this guy. The Granger. Just another Ocelot Jackal. Interesting. Look, we got silver, black, silver, black, and like gray. And over here too, we got black and white. And this one's armored. Yeah, I don't have access to that, but I have access to the other vehicle. I didn't have access to the Granger either. Interesting.
You realize how like
Wait,
whenever you die in the mission or you like get taken down, you fall from the
you
sky
dropped right here to the circle, yeah, which
and
is
you
surprisingly a lot like the wallpaper that we all know with the portal. Surprisingly a lot like the portal, which this pond, not like the one that we just saw in the middle of the eye, which everyone says is a sperm to the egg. It almost looks exactly the same.
you know what's here like in single player, like in this location right here?
Welcome. Yeah, and exactly. There's something here, right?
This is spaceship part.
That's right. So again, and look, and there's again, it's this obsession with the tree. So we're seeing, but this is a huge tree. Now, there's not many trees that you get a giant oak like this.
Talking about
In
trees,
the
come here,
game.
follow me.
Do I have to? That's a big one too.
Look, this is the spiral thing again. You have the same circle like in
Oh,
the
same as the egg. Yep.
and then
Same
look
as
at the
the
tree.
egg with the eye and the circle. Only this time it's got a tree. And it's that weird bush with the branching off.
You also have this rock right here that is like the peach. It's cut in half.
No, they do see a peach rock.
In both sides, look in that one right there where you are and this one right here.
Even off to that side.
And the tree is right in the middle. Now when you come here in single player, there's a bunch of people that are standing by the tree and they're smoking as well. This is the smoking tree.
It's like people are doing yoga right here. There's yoga mat.
Yeah.
And it's also that Epsilon blue and Franklin green. What's the brand? Heat.
You also have the wallpaper from the DLC where you have the alien egg here on the roof on the second floor. And this right here, this is a big clue. Between this mural right here,
This to me has been a big deal from the beginning.
yeah,
Because you see the split between dark and light. You see the handle it well. You see the three mountain peaks, the river. You see again the red dot. Forget, peace, the sunset between the two pieces, or sunrise. Again, the tree, the god, and you see the connections here. But you also paid attention to the whiteboard over here. Steps to recovery is hate yourself, blame the world, accept defeat, and then be reborn. So
reincarnation.
today it says 6:45 wake up, 7:15 meditate, 11:20 self-loathing, 1:45 story time, 3:30 afternoon nap, 5 o'clock dinner, 6 o'clock mass debate. Inspiring quote of the day, completely smeared out. But you can tell that somebody drew a penis in. I think there is actually a way to see this if you just position yourself a little correct. Almost, ooh, look right there. Something too. Hold on. There's something too. Looks like a penis, right? So hard to read, sorry.
I'm trying to put in a mask in particular.
Trying to think of what I want to see 100 of them chasing. I guess I want to see aliens. Let's hope we get aliens. So this is we're about to start this sequence right here. We're either gonna get two options, depending on what Freelander says, depending on the trip. We have no idea what makes it happen. It's going to be either the one more associated with is Trevor, which is going to be the clown, and also see the bullseye and three spears spinning around. Also going to see the, what was it, get over your cravings. What's up, man? Kiflam. As long as you hear it, it means it's the game music. Otherwise, it's omitted.
Jeez, I have like 1,000 different masks, man. I'm trying to look for one in
This is
particular.
a forbidden stream. I'm streaming and he's streaming. We're both streaming at the same time. If you have two devices, turn them both on for the ultimate reverb nightmare. I can only imagine. Alright, so let's get this going. We're already 22 minutes in.
Oh, one
So
second.
tripping balls.
I'm trying to show you another clue that it's here exactly where I'm standing at. But it has to do with the mask as well, and it has to do with the wall as well, and the Gentry Manor Hotel. And the Infinite A Killer too. It's a bunch of clues put together.
I remember I accidentally did that one time and I was like, oh my god, what's happening?
Look, come here.
Coming.
Look at the mural and then look at my mask.
Yeah, the help me.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, help me. Which, again, we know help me is shown at the
At the
hotel.
Gentry Manor Hotel.
Yep. And look, there's also right next to the sun.
Yeah, and it has
And
to do with
even when we
the
look at
dark
it
and the
shown
light
in
too.
other aspects, it's always shown in connection with the sunshine action. Because the other ones are kind of mixed up. So again, we see the red sun connected with the crescent moon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sun. But always dark and light, handle it well. Ready, Jack?
Yeah, let me switch appearances. 1 second.
He's so ready. He's so amped, ready to go.
Alright, let's go.
Go meet my brethren.
What
Everybody
the fuck?
cross your fingers, aliens!
Well, let me switch guns really quick. Okay.
Oh dear God.
Handsome says it looks like a cipher.
I should be able to breed this stuff.
Welcome to
Speaking
my
of
little
sci-fi
clinical
things,
trial.
which
We're
I know
testing a hypothesis. Will a sufficiently large
when we
dose
see
of my
the
new
arrows,
formula
when
cause you to
300's
become
in his whole, like,
permanently
master of
insane?
puppets, like on the theater kind of thing. The cipher looked a lot like the Voynich manuscript. I know this is silly, but I've never compared it, so it looks very close.
It's pathetic.
So look,
trapped
there's
in your
an arrow over
delusions.
here saying turn around.
Scared the little green
Arrows
men
over
are coming to
here
take
saying
you
turn
away.
around.
Well,
I'm a man
I
of
am a
science.
man of
This is the
science.
alien.
I know what you're doing. You see the possibility of healing,
Yeah,
and it terrifies you.
Notice
You
how
want
everything
to
from
remain
far away is
trapped in
blue
this
and red
horror
at the
show
same
of
time.
denial,
but this, I think, is one of the
self-gratification,
biggest
and
answers
unrestrained
of
savagery.
the fact that it's
You
showing
fear me
whatever that thing is.
because
it's
I offer
literally
you peace,
sending a signal. to the
self-understanding,
alien.
self-acceptance,
You know what
and
I
all
mean?
for half the
But this is
price
what I
of
was
my
trying to show
closest
earlier.
market competitor.
There it is, guys. The D
I'm tripping balls here, fresh meat.
shown together is creating the vesicle.
Aliens!
So what is the balance here?
Extraterrestrials!
What's interesting is what I'm doing right now in the story is I'm doing the Epsilon missions first, and in order to do that, you have to start that from Daddy's, Father and Son. And then once you go from Father and Son, do all the Epsilon missions, and you should be at exactly 4 points.
Deep breaths. It's just a little probe.
I'm targeting something in the alien ship.
Are you really?
Yeah, something is blocking my target. I can't unlock it in the alien ship. Look up to the middle of the ship right here, and I'm target locked. Yeah, there's something in there.
To me, like automatically aims down.
That's
You're
weird. Mine's
beasts.
target locking. You can see the video.
Animals. Why can't you see
Now
this
this
is the
is gonna
only
stay
way?
here. Oh yes,
I
we did it.
am the
This
only
is what I was
way.
talking about. This is what we wanted.
I have the
Look,
precursor
we're fighting
chemicals.
the monkeys.
A virtual monopoly.
The simian.
Society
Again.
is losing its mind. Just
Simian.
take a look at the news. The
And
conditions
we're
are
also fighting
perfect.
the peyote.
My marketing campaign is going viral.
creatures, but
I have
also
dozens
the
of
golden
celebrities signing up.
Yeti.
My compound in the jungle is ready. Why must you stand in the way? Hey, things are switching up over
Again,
here.
this
A chip just tried to
the
shoot my
key here
jump.
it says is to overcome. Yeah, kill the beast within you.
Follow your animal instincts.
If you go to the portal, you're gonna see a cage like the one in the animal center. What do you call it? Like the cages with the monkeys in the mission.
There's a cage in here.
Boy, take it easy, boy.
Seems that way, yeah, I see that. But also it's a tree coming out of the center here.
Yeah.
Violence towards animals is
Still got
common
the
in
UFO in the
psychopaths.
sky. One thing we noticed about this trip, nope, time is not going really fast right now.
It's stuck at 7:15, which is the time where the eclipse happens.
With the eclipse is happening.
Pube head.
Yep.
That's what they called me. Pube head. Yeah, well, who's a pube head now? You're hypersexual and
Now, okay,
neurocognitively
this is the
impaired
one I was talking
snub-nosed
about.
little tramp.
Since you're watching both feeds,
I'm
I'm
Dr.
gonna run up
Isaiah
to it.
Friedlander.
Run up to the arrows.
PhD.
If you can. These look a
While
lot
you
like
were
the
at the
writing of
prom
the
with that
1H
fucking
thing.
jock, where was I? Oh, that's right.
Any
Studying.
mystery hunters out there.
Studying for this
Go there
moment.
for a second.
And I will not be denied what I deserve by some band of freaks. Freaks!
And it's interesting that even when we had done this earlier, with the, not earlier, but like another session, where this wasn't didn't it gave us the food. But usually when we would play this game associated with the alien, with the pirate. What's interesting is that, like I said, this thing right here, covered in these pimples.
Look in the mirror! Confront yourself.
Literally the
I
same as
do
the
not
eclipse.
need to put a stop to you.
So it's showing
I
there's
merely
three
need to
different
let
events
you
in the
self-destruct.
part of the how
We
Kill your
hurt
people.
me. I'm trying to kill me.
Again, not one, three different things must be taking place. That must be converging. And then this is what we
Oh look, there's an alien egg, bro. There's an alien egg on the
Wait, wait,
on the
wait,
fountain.
wait,
In the
wait.
fountain. Come here, come here. In the fountain.
Whoa, yep. There it is. Look at that. And it's during the kill our ego. Wow, look at that. So killing our ego, it has us being reborn from the alien egg.
The time
That's
also
exactly-
changed.
What do you feel when you see
Now the
I think 1645 is another one of the eclipses as well.
So first one was 7. Excellent, no joke. Mystery related stuff here, man. What was it? Ron said pretty high beta alpha stuff. And it's directly in response to killing the ego. That's the thing. And again, who is the ego in GTA 5? Well, the creator of the game, who Laszlo has been quoted as saying that him and Dan Houser created the mystery together. He said, Dan Houser himself said that the ego is Michael.
I don't deserve to die!
Literally, look, I'm falling through the tree as well. I think it's a big deal. So we're seeing the whole connection. Yeah, here you go, Chase. Here you go. Yep, here you go. Again, going back to
tells me that your stress levels will soon kill
Look at the
you.
time now. Look at the time.
Release yourself!
Now the time's going to
There's only one way out of it.
With time
Now
traveling
my
now.
colors are all crazy too.
Out
Oh,
of
and they
body
still got the
experience.
hamburgers in the sky. There's a hamburger in the sky over here, dude.
That's supposed to be the UFO.
Man, this high rides and rides.
Yeah, but last time, even with the hamburgers, we had the UFO. I'm not seeing the UFO. Yeah, there's the sphere, there's the ball. So one of the things too, right, is like when somebody dies or somebody jumps out of a plane, if you have all your characters with you, they will jump with you. So as long as everybody has a parachute, you know that because you're them. Everybody will jump and parachute somewhere. What do they want all three of us to jump through? I don't know. Apparently the Mount Chiliad.
There was also a commercial. Also, remember with there's like 3 people on fire and they're all jumping and they're like, I think they're like on their underwear as well.
Yeah, that you're talking about the Stunt Academy school.
Yep.
Yeah, they teach you how to jump on fire.
And it's always a group of people
And
too.
this
It's
right
not
here
just
is
one
an
single
interesting
person.
spot. Because of the perspective here. Where have we seen this perspective before? Go ahead. Go outside. Alright, so that was the first trip. And we actually got the aliens and the animals on the first try. That
And the
was pretty
alien
cool.
egg.
And the alien egg. So let's go and see if we can do the other one. And see if we still get the egg. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. So this is very, very interesting. Because again, we see... You also saw the space docker too.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to try
Space
shooting the
rocket.
space rocket to see if we can blow it up.
Oh, we should try that. Try it again this next time. I gotta thank Handsome for jumping back and forth between streams.
For
He's
sure.
doing the ultimate extreme, bro. He's trying to please both ends. At least he's good looking.
Shout out to Handsome for being handsome.
Always. Always. He's a good mystery hunter. He's been here for a long time.
Yeah, he knows a lot too.
Yeah, he's commented on some of my older videos.
This pair them on the next, he said.
Mm-hmm.
His paradigm shifting.
Yeah, he's got 2 X's and a Y. It's triple threat. Making it up now as I go along. I like how we're mystery craft. Or craft mystery. If you weren't mystery related, do like cheese? Yep.
Mac and
Go
cheese?
look it up. Hashtag craft mystery. Cheese mystery. We're searching for the truth of cheese.
The fromage
Truth.
mystery.
The fromage. Chocolate bleu, what is this? Yeah.
Alright, you ready to get freed,
Hey,
fucker?
devil's advocate
We
now.
already got a bunch of the troops scoping out the rehab center up in Richmond Glen. Apparently that's where he's testing his new product. Let's get over there.
Handsome said, Epsilon logo, Kraft macaroni sounds nasty.
It's blue cheese! Yet it
Baby
looks
blue
white.
cheese.
What color do you see? It's white? No, it's actually blue. Oh, they did it again. God damn it, they did it again. You know, that took us, what, less than 30 seconds to come up with that idea. And half the crap that gets okayed in commercials these days. Like, who okayed this? Who okayed this commercial? It's crap. This came
I-
with way better slogan.
I find it funny because if you go to the Chilean community on Reddit, a lot of people like they mistype craft and they end up putting like craft, like the mac and cheese.
Craft. The mac and cheese is awesome. Hashtag cheese.
But it's craft with two F's or
Two
two
Fs.
sixes.
Now, who's got F's in the game, right? We always see Jimmy wearing everything with F's on it.
Kind of like Tim with two M's is craft with two F's.
Chris with no H. You're like, how is he handling the Glendale so much? Well, it's because it's like I said, it's our Ascended Masters. This was our Carter choice. Isn't even my Glendale. This is one. I think it's this one right there. Wake up, mystery fan! A bunch of people just now. So we're here comparing trip phases. Well, I looked down for a second.
Remember in the movie the Simeon how like it starts like with the army people in a helicopter and one of the army
fuck
men
that
are like,
monkey!
yeah, whatever you do, don't
do.
fuck the monkey.
The fate of the human race. This means war, soldiers! God damn!
Poor Caesar.
No, he had to do with not.
Sounds like the troop couldn't wait to get started. Let's
All he had to do. Ruined it. All everything. Again, family. Clean up.
Where's my egg?
We get the egg this time again. So we got the egg last time. It's associated with Space Doctor. Excuse me. Associated with Space Doctor. But it's also associated with the portal, and also something was being transmitted to the aliens. Now this is something I kind of been hinting at for a long time. Is what are we doing? What is the call that we are making that is signaling the aliens? That's what's being shown. Even if you look at the Doomsday panel, the yellow panel, it's showing us the Voyager plate, right? Which the Voyager plate just shows you where we are on our celestial scale. So therefore, if an alien found it, it would show us where we are. And what Rockstar shows us is that celestial coordinates of Earth lying down, showing the aliens connecting with us there. So something we're doing is finding them. And that's what Herbert Moon said. We made the call, and now they're coming, you see?
Yeah.
And but that's something that I think is interesting, because when we join the Epsilon cult, the first thing you do is you spawn by the Big Ear satellite. Big Ear, which is where we get the WOW signal in the first place.
Yeah.
So again, is this the call that you're making by joining Epsilon? I don't know. But then if we look at Barry, I love when the door drops like that's a glitch. Barry also says when you go smoke pot with him, he goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "I'm talking about a hotline straight to heaven." See? So smoking the pot also is calling you. Not only calling
Welcome to my little clinical trial.
That's the big
We're
deal.
testing a hypothesis.
Calling the aliens here.
Will a
But
sufficiently
we also
large
see
dose of
another
my new
side of
formula
the
cause you to
something
become
else is being
permanently
presented us as
insane?
another way. And this side seems to be greatly associated with Trevor. So could this literally be if you choose Michael or Trevor? In the very end, like which one needs to die? One of them has to die, right? As far as the story goes.
Look at yourselves. You're true.
I think it's interesting that if you
it's
kill
a
Trevor,
circus,
it's
all right.
a sensible choice.
Convulsed by
But if you kill
father-mother
Michael,
syndrome,
it's the student
acting
to
out
the
an orgy of
Yep, here we go. We got the Trevor side.
narcissistic violence.
Try to show the van.
Therapy simply isn't enough
Okay.
for you. You need me. But alas, just as our degenerate society
Trying to
creates
get
your
the guy with the
pathology,
rocket.
so it also stigmatizes my cure. Read my pharmaceutical.
I don't think it takes any damage, to be honest.
Highly affordable cure.
Ooh, I'm taking
I am tripping balls here, fresh meat. It was just a man. Okay, buckle up, everyone. Time to kill some clowns.
I don't have any explosives. We're limited to where we have.
Try to shoot the clown vent to see if it blows up.
Not working.
I'm down to clown.
Didn't sound the
I hope you learn from the
Again,
experience.
why are we seeing the trip? Oh, that's what he said. I'm sorry. I forgot about that, guys.
You're fucking laughing, clown! Let me show you how it's done!
There we go. Sorry, is that better, guys? Let me know. I always forget about that. He told me to adjust the mic a while ago. How do I sound, Rage?
You sound good.
Not all clowns
Better?
are bad.
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay.
Some are evil.
Yeah, just I'm soft-spoken in reality. Always green smoke. It seems to be rainbow colors. But see, unless we get that one with aliens, thank you. Good enough, but not perfect. Got it.
Apologize to my staff.
Now, I actually think I have an answer to what this actually means,
You
or
will
why
sign
it's
over your
food.
business, your supplies, your staff. You will accompany me to South America.
Now
We will
saying
make
nothing.
progress.
Okay, well, thank
You
you.
will build my paradise.
What's up with the fish head guy?
By bread.
Goldfish, right? Well, I see that's again goes back to what I think this is actually is. So hear me out, guys. Again, I was talking about some missions here, right? One of the missions that this reminds me of the most, when we look at the taco bomb, and we look at it, could be Barry.
It's just a snack.
Both screens are coming off a little loud instead. Because you can hear music on yours. I'm not hearing music now.
Pube head. Yamo, who's a pube head now? You're hypersexual and neurocognitively impaired snub-nosed little tramp.
But sorry, man. We'll try to. It's got to be the reverb of both screens.
Freelander. PhD.
I wanted to see what it would sound like.
while you were at the prom with that fucking
You think if
job.
I lower the
Think
sound of my
earlier for those
headset,
missing
will work
hunters,
better?
this is more like the
That's
Voynich
right.
manuscript from these eras.
Studying for this moment.
Do we see an
I
egg?
will not be denied what
No.
I deserve by some band of freaks. Freaks. Freaks.
It'll be the last thing with the ego, right?
I'm not sure which one it was, to be honest.
Yeah, it was the last one we had to kill the ego.
We were free fucker all along.
But look, those symbols right there look a lot like Voynich manuscript. It's two arrows pointing to
Free
him.
fucker, come here.
Also the umbrella 4 symbol. Well, there's an alien right here. Oh, it's him. Sorry. Usually this is when there's also an alien floating above us, right? But I'm not seeing that. It's weird that we'd see the hamburgers and stuff. I guess that's just standard.
We can discuss all of this in a scheduled session.
I mean, it's so difficult to like aim with
Early
this
in the
scope.
stream, sorry, I was trying to show how Epsilon and marriage counseling both end with the Dieter sacks. And I think it's interesting too that that's also where Amanda is shoplifting from Dieter
I
sacks.
do not need to put a stop to you. I merely need to let you self-destruct.
Yeah, here we go. Self-destruct. I'm looking in the sky, not seeing anything. Is
The
the
UFOs are
AJ?
coming. No, but the UFO is coming.
There he is, yep. There's the hamburger UFO. There's the big UFO. But no egg. So is the egg tied directly to the space talker? It's gotta be directly to the signal.
It's me!
Because again, if we talk mystery related, then it would be like the Roswell experience. It was supposed to be, they were testing out the radar for from World War II. And that it somehow messed with the the UFO's signal and they crashed.
Your own flaws hold
At
you
least that's
up.
her story. But maybe it's the same thing. We're doing something making them crash, which then goes back to the space talker. He says they were hanging out, they abducted him, and then their ship crashed.
Hey, hey, hey! I don't deserve
So
to
then
die.
that to me makes sense that the space talker is the call, because I mean he lifts up the little tiny thing, you know, and calls them. Oh, that's what he said. I've got the music on. Ragent doesn't. Now I have the game music on. Yeah.
Oh, I turned off all the music in my settings.
Yeah, that's why. Not even living the life, man.
Just don't want to get copyrighted.
Your body
Yeah,
language
so
tells
it
me that
doesn't.
your
It
stress
turns it off for the
levels will
radio.
soon kill you. Release
If I change it to a
yourself.
radio station, they won't hear it.
Alright, so Tom started going crazy right now.
Guys, gotta break through the fear.
So this is again, break through the fear, let you kill you. So wouldn't this make sense too that for Franklin to be killing Michael or Trevor? And the aiming on this is so
You're
weird.
nearly there.
Can seem to
Go
aim.
into the light.
Out of body experience if
Only
you
one
die
of you is still
before
safe,
the other person.
but barely.
Going to the light.
Mm-hmm. Don't fight it, just let go. And it's all done in different colors.
There's an invisible barrier right here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
On the other side, it has
You
a sign
cannot
that says
fail
turn
here.
around,
There's always the next life.
which we see also in the racing games. Yeah, then you change the
Listen, if you're
perspective.
killed by you, do you really die? I'm thinking no.
That one I got a better perspective. Sorry, guys.
So the longer that you survive, the more they keep talking and they keep saying different things. That's why I like to like fight him off and see if I can get the most
What's very
conversations out of
interesting
him.
though is we're lucky enough to get both paths each time. The first path we saw was more associated with aliens, space stalker, alien egg. Also Michael during the trip phase with Barry. And then if we look at the Trevor side, the reason why I say Trevor is again because we see the clowns, but we also see this fight your cravings. It's food related, which is very strange because there's not really like a food related thing in the game, not like the original San Andreas. Where, you know, but it's interesting that we see this food connection. And I actually think I know what that is. I want to show you something.
Sure.
Since we're here, we'll go compare the other trips to that in a second, but we're not that far from where I want to go look. So let's go check this out. This is a pro tip. A little skid here. So what's interesting is like what is going on? What do we have to do in the game that we're fighting our rages, right? So Trevor, there's a few times in the game where you have a choice to kill somebody or not, right? Think about it. First thing you get with Trevor, you have the choice to not kill the Ortega.
Yep.
But just like in Red Dead Redemption, that's the first choice you get with Arthur. Hey, what's up, media? The first choice you get with Arthur is with the actual train. You remember, it says it doesn't matter what you do, just make sure he doesn't come back to haunt us or bite us in the ass, is what he says. And just like in GTA 5, if you let Ortega live, Ortega's there in your next mission with the Chinese. And what he does is he says, hey, it's me, Ortega, I'm here to pay you back, right?
Yeah.
So in Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know how far you are, but when the Cornwall's men catch up with you again, if you let those guys live in the what do you call them? In the train, then they are actually there at that assault against you. And they say, hey, it's us. You should have killed us at that train. They make that comment. And so it goes on to show you, like, they're giving us the option to not kill, but they're also showing that even if you're being good and letting them live, it's still biting you in the ass. I usually can make it up here. Hold on. God damn it, that gun really fucks with me every time. There's bigger stairs. Come on, come around. For killing is normal, exactly. So again, Rockstar, when we look at what the devs said, they said they wanted you to think about what you do and why, right? Because you're Trevor. If you just killed a whole bunch of people, the object of the game, of the last mission, was to kill everyone, make sure nobody lived. But yet you're gonna spare Ortega? Why? You just killed all those people senselessly and what? But why would you spare him? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it goes back to like what the strange man was saying. So what's interesting that I was trying to show you earlier, the reason why I think the hamburgers and UFOs is, this is another experience. Yeah, he is. He's wearing a cross. Mm-hmm. You see the hamburger UFO?
Yeah.
So, was Miriam Bellard, the lead art director, Yeah, you would not kill Ortega, and he would still come back to try to kill you. And you would end up killing him anyway. But think about Napoli, right? When you take care of him for the older people, you have a choice again. Either kill him or let him live. And if you let him live, Napoli does not tell on you. He's so grateful that you let him live. He lets it go. So again, there's that flip side. Like, did you know, a lot of people don't know about this, did you know you can actually torture the poor guy that you steal? You torture from? You can actually just do the water torture to him only, because it's legal, remember? And you do only that torture, and you actually get a different dialogue and stuff. You walk away. But if you also look at this, you're going to notice that this is also from the jewelry heist. When you're on the roof. Is what this is from. Notice the pyramid peak over there in the distance. But this is where you swim like a fish. So remember you asked me why the fish?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I think a fish. Because you swim like a fish from this position. You have to get that achievement when trying to rescue Tracy.
Oh shit! Wait, now that you mention it, you also, when you come down here, follow me. Follow me. So when you come down here and you jump down here, right there on the bottom, there's a peyote, and you turn into a fish.
There's a peyote,
well.
And for those who don't know, there is also a monkey mosaic right here. And if you don't know, there's also a letter scrap up here. But see, Michael's actually smoking a cigarette right here during the cutscene when this is over. All this that you see that's happening in Daddy's Little Girl is actually being shown to you in the very first mission of the game. As soon as you finish purple outside yellow, inside monkey, yep, oh sorry. Let me go show that again so you can see what those are in the chat, see what he's talking about. Well, never mind, he blew it up, but there it is. Okay, it's still there. So, those of you who are into, like, the mystery, look, it's also baby blue, the border.
And there's a telescope here, too.
Since I'm already down here, I might as well show them. Down here, right down here, is where you're gonna find that peyote.
Yeah.
It's right here. I'm usually turned into a shark when I click it here. But there's also a letter scrap up here too. Let me go up there. But like I was saying before though, when we look at both of the missions we just did, the first mission was entirely based off of Alien Egg, Michael. The other one, Trevor. But look, this is where you see the pearl. And if you look very closely, oops, let me get back up there. Just like you see at the hippie camp, you see the same circle variation. The big one and the little one within a bigger circle. Just like you do at the hippie camp. But the reason why we see the pearl on the seashell is because Daddy's Little Girl is actually based off of the Greek myth of the birth of Aphrodite. And it's Michael going after his kids after his balls. That's why he throws that radio into the water. Because balls. And the guy with the ball sack t-shirt literally gets thrown into the water too.
Talking about mythology, over here, like under the pier, sometimes when you switch characters, you see Trevor and I guess he's a lawyer or some type of guy that he ties
There's
him up.
different victims. Different victims.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, it's random, the victims.
but he
Sometimes
ties
it's
him.
businessman, sometimes it's a lost.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. But yeah, he pretty much ties him up to one of the poles, which is the whole Andromeda thing, right?
Oh, that's right. They would tie her to a post.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, for the Kraken. What else was there who would do that too? There's a lot of them where they would sacrifice themselves to the monsters.
And then you have the tines like coming up and
Mm-hmm.
down and stuff. So eventually he's gonna get drowned by the
Impotent rage.
tide.
Exactly. Correct assessment there, Impor.
Also, when you look at the roller coaster, how it looks like a Kiflim as well.
Yes, it is. It is actually a dick joke. And this also goes by, remember I said, this is related to Uranus and the balls, right? So again, if you're looking at this mission from the perspective as well, like how it's shown to you in the very beginning of the game, you're going to show that we only see the balls. But the reason why I'm here is because there is a letter scrap right here for anyone watching the video who doesn't know.
A lot of the people just go
But
out
he's
and
not. They
collect.
still hate him. Exactly. Same as Kronos eating Uranus, changing fate for everyone. But that, again, goes back to cravings, right? What's our cravings? So the reason why this is a big deal, because of the burger joint and all that stuff, right? So let's go back to what we're shown in the mystery-related content. What's our cravings that we're fighting? You have a choice to either beat Jimmy or let him win. I challenge you, if you haven't done it already, let Jimmy win, but let him win from the very beginning. Don't get close to him. Let him ride off and listen to what he's saying. His dialogue is very strange. And when you let him win, it changes this cutscene completely from perspective. And you should try it yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let him win, and then look at the way the camera and everything changes for you. Now, win and watch how it changes completely. Even the way Jimmy says we're having fun. He changes the way he says it.
Hey, come
But
here,
yeah,
come here where I'm at.
I'm looking for you. Yeah, this is the balls right here. But it's also interesting that if you take the online... it's right here. It's usually here. There is a junk energy drink.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to land between the circles there. And remember, I was talking about the circles before. Just like at the hippie camp, we have the conversion here of the 3 rings to create these balls right here.
This is also where you get the UFO abduction during
You
Halloween.
can see, there you go. Look, we are in the Vesica Pisces, the smaller ring within the bigger ring, just like we saw in the pearls. Just like you'll see if you go to the hippie camp. As you can see, it is a penis joke. But there is, again, you're trying to land between the Vesica in a parachute for the junk energy drink.
This location exactly where we're standing is where during the Halloween events and the UFO stand, this is where you get abducted. Not only that, but realize that there's a hamburger here thing as well.
Again, as well, the hamburger UFO. Yep.
And look, not far from here, if you walk over
But
here.
oh, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I'm so sorry, guys. Miriam Bellard made a comment that in their little designer community, they call these clues weenies because after Walt Disney, who coined the term, it was like leaving a sausage. So this is literally terms like leaving a sausage for you to follow, so one to the other.
Not far from where the hamburger is, you have the egg as well.
Yep, there it is again, the little ring within the bigger ring. So let's keep on going. So
All
let's
right.
see. We got the egg. We actually got both of them. I'm actually super impressed. Let's see if we can go to the other one and compare them again too. Sorry, it's my first stage of playing the game, doing the best I can. Here we go. Let's try first dose this time.
All
You
right.
ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're going back to uncontrollable substances. Because again, this is where we see a Trevor side and a Michael side. So what is Rockstar really telling us, guys? I mean, is this really that there's two different ways of doing this? Or is it two different things that we need to get done that converges? Because it keeps showing us three things coming together. So again, if that's true, movement tonight. Yep, night
You're gonna have to
moves.
do without for now.
That's something Laszlo did say too. That him and Dan wanted to create a game based off of movie references and music.
That ain't gonna work.
Let me see here. Sorry, I'm eating, guys. Let's see here. Auto invite.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I got someone on the other line.
I can't get your ride.
No, it's funny you say that. Schizo, though, right? This goes back to the Jacob's Ladder theory in the mystery community about how what we're actually seeing are the scattered thoughts of like someone's mind.
Need me to bring you a ride?
So the theory is by playing the game a very certain way that you are thus
It's coming at
putting it back together again. The theory ends too that Michael is like actually shot in the head back at the bank robbery. That what we're seeing is his life and his thoughts being spread out before us. And by putting it together, it takes you back to that spot that restarts the game again, back to the beginning. But at least that's just one theory, the Jacob's Ladder theory. That why it seems so schizo, because there is a pattern, there is a way of playing the game that we're seeing that they keep saying. But I don't think it's quite that, though. I do agree. I do agree to that. And I do agree that's why they always go overboard with the symbols.
There you are.
Because
Here already.
this is something we learned early on in Ascended Masters.
Business to attend to,
Correlation
friend.
is not causation.
We're just waiting
And
on
so it's like, as soon as you like, yeah, 66669, right? Yeah, Lucha, right? Immediately we can't say what 69 is, it's just a joke. Can't think about the snake attacking the eagle and the raging tattoo, because it's just a tattoo. Outside of any form of correspondence, there's nothing there. It's natural for people to see correlation.
Let's get some of those
So it's only good in the aspect of noting, though. It's not till you start to see these compounding clues start to come back over and over and over again, or you start to see that emphasis highly like on the camera angles, that it goes back to, okay, well, they're kind of emphasizing this to a point. So then the more you play the game and you start to see, well, they've always been kind of emphasizing these very specific symbols. These very specific things are being said and shown. And that's when we start to find true correlation. It's only after multiple examples. You can't just say exactly. You can't just say that's what it is, because it's subjective, no matter what. Correct. Yeah, 100% correct. Correlation is not causation.
toast to the newest member of our troop.
But that's why what I try to do, and what Raging tries to do, is I'm trying to show you correlation and connection to other things being shown to us. Also being shown to us in the game. That's the whole point, is I'm not fixating on things that I think are correct. I'm fixating on the symbols that are repeatedly being shown. And that's really where my mystery searching is going, as far as trying to relay information to you guys. Because I know what these things are because I see them, and so I've already gone to a certain point where I'm acting. There's things I'm doing right now, actively trying to solve the mystery, based off of these correlations, you see?
And you see the multiple clues not only in the same game, but you see them in multiple games.
You see it in the
Rockstar
multiple games,
titles.
and that's something also the dev. So again, I'm going off of what the dev actually said. You know, not like the drunk dev. I'm going on with the actual official Rockstar dev said. Garbuth. I'm probably butchering his name again. But in 2013, he actually talked about the mystery, and he said they were literally seeing what the other mysteries and the other GTA, the Rockstar franchises were doing, and they wanted to give a little nod to that.
If you can still hear
Aw, damn.
we're going
Breaking
into
up.
the LSD.
The fish came out again.
He's saying my... Yeah, no, the fish always come out. The eye and the rabbits. I think he's saying my voice is breaking up. Do I sound like I'm breaking up on you?
No.
But again, the golden Yeti. We only saw the Yeti and like the rabbits and the fish in connection with peyote. You see, and this goes back to like, they're showing us very specific things that are in the single player game. And now they're giving us these specific things in online.
Your initiation.
The time is going crazy
Every
again.
man, woman, and freak in Los Santos is going to be tripping these exact balls right here. But don't go down.
Green smoke.
Where the fuck did I go? Wait, am I in your head?
And this was the one based off of the...
Looks like we're in this together, buddy. Head for the round gateway thing, and watch out for the trucks. Take it from me, they cut.
Yeah, I guess, sure. Got the witch's mask on, too.
Yeah, I got it.
This is the one that, as soon as I go through it on this side.
Dude!
So I got to the location where everything is flooded, and it changed the time to 19 o'clock, like right on the dot. And it froze the time.
It's all in your head? Anyway, watch out for the
What time is it where you are right now?
Frozen at noon.
We got different times, and it's Monday for me. Monday 19. What day is it for you?
Monday at 12. But I'm lined up with the 10-cent theater, and I'm also lined up with the mystery mural. This is interesting that I would going through these exploding balloons, but also going through Legion Square.
Look at the map where you are, and look at me where I'm at.
Not seeing you at the moment. Hold on. Oh,
Bottom
there you are.
right.
I see you, bottom right. I think it's interesting too that if I don't go fast enough, I will crash. I have to keep my momentum going. What's interesting is out here is actually North Yankton. Actually the real North Yankton. And again, what we're seeing is this combination of the flipping of the pyramids, but it's 3 different paths. I mean, if we're going to flip both sides of the pyramid, it'd be 6 paths, right? We're actually on the side right here where the mural is, but it won't let me go right there. The giant golden key in the doorway at Legion Square. But also, okay, speaking of drunk dev, so I think I said this before, that it's interesting that the drunk dev made a weird comment about looking from the observatory to this spot between the buildings, you'll see a portal. And that people think it's a glitch, but it's not. And it just so happens that Rockstar put the portal here. Are you going through the portal yet?
I was looking at the tugboat.
So I'm directly next to what the FIB No, there's the AIA and the FIB. So this has to be Maze right there. So this is the Arcadia Pavilion.
The tugboat is another clue that keeps popping up too as well. You get one of those, I believe it's the scrap letters in a tugboat as well.
Yeah, the convergence. And even if you look it up, what that symbol is, it literally says 3 Vesica Pisces put together. Which again, the Vesica Pisces is what? A convergence. So what we're seeing is 2 different trips. On his live feed, you're seeing the Trevor one, which is the, oh look, even the random helicopter. And then we're also seeing the Michael side on my side.
I'm trying to land inside of the tugboat.
No, you're okay. I'll check it out later. But what I'm also seeing is the vehicle they gave us too.
What vehicle you got?
It's a red motorcycle, the Nightshade, I believe. Oh no, it's the Reaver, which Reaver literally means, that's actually means something very specific. Hold on.
I got a green motorcycle.
Mine's red. Yeah, a robber, a destroyer, a plunderer, particularly a border raider or cattle thief is what I'm writing as a Reaver. Somebody who is raiding the border. So then I think this is quite interesting because this is where we see border security noose in the game. Is that they are, again, they're customs and border security. So you're going to be fighting noose when converging the border. Very interesting. I'm going to go through the portal.
Alright. Look at the time again and look at the day.
Okay. Now, yeah, but I'm doing the Epsilon version.
Classic tunnel phase, a lab rat staple. Hey,
It's still Monday at noon for me.
I got Monday 21 o'clock. 2100.
I'm not gonna lie. I just followed through over here.
Totally normal, dude. Your body's trying to lose the bad vibes. Just gotta let it happen.
Saying this is going to last us a couple of days, this trip. Well, what's interesting is that they're waving or they're smoking cigarettes. They're smoking.
Before you get to the portal, press start and see exactly which house is it the Epsilon symbol is at.
That's what I forgot to see on the other ones. I saw the other one where it started. I'm looking over this one. I forgot to see where the other one was.
Mark the symbol in your map. Oh, you don't see the Epsilon symbol?
Yeah, I do.
Mark
the wherever these pylons are.
Mark it in the map so we can go ahead and go back after the mission, and then we can go check out that house, and we can check out the location where the symbol is.
Okay. I'm getting it marked right now.
I'm in the 4 tunnels with the circle of fire.
There's 2 plane missions, right? Trevor and the crop duster, and Michael when he takes the Epsilon plane. And the thing with Michael is, like he says, he's supposed to know where he's supposed to go. So what I found is that, to me, it's both sides of the spectrum, right? Because if we're seeing a reversal in story, then that's the time that Trevor crashes his plane into the plane. Which Dax makes the comment, oh, it's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. Like it's a big gaping vagina, right? And so when you look at it through Michael's perspective, Where is he? Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, you think they're blunts? Let me see. I'll zoom in. It won't let me zoom in. Hold on. I think if I get too close. Yeah, the way he's smoking doesn't seem like a cigarette. Oh, you're alright. He is smoking a cigarette. I mean, smoking a blunt. See, but this is what I'm saying about the connection between the trip at Legion Square. Something's going on with Barry. It says it's a hotline to heaven. Shows us the aliens, shows us the clowns. But we're also seeing this connection with this other trip. Something else is going on. But I think it's interesting in Barry's mission, you actually can be abducted. What if you have to be a certain way or done a certain thing to where you're not you're not brought back? You actually go through another mission. That's the theory, but we shall see. But you are right, he's definitely hitting that. That ain't no cigarette. I definitely ain't hitting it like that, that's for sure. This guy's hitting that. Puff, 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 puff. Bro, it's lit, just hit it. Alright, you ready to keep on going?
Let's go. Look at the time, look at the day, look at everything.
Let's see how deep this
I went from
thing goes.
2100 to 2300.
Now Monday at 2000. Ooh, but I got the trip with the aliens.
I got the pyramids with the red and blue.
So that's usually what I get with Michael's. And this one, the one I'm getting right now, I usually get with Trevor. Which is the actual alien invasion. So now if there was an alien egg, wouldn't it make sense that they're back to get it? Something's going on here, guys. But we're not seeing the crashed alien UFO or anything. Again, the portal glowing with the symbols. But even if you look at the missions in the story, there's base invaders. Oh, shoot. Oops. But again, we're seeing just like the other trip phase. So what can we do in the game that's going to give us an alien invasion now? They're not the FIB ones. It makes sense, but... And apparently there is a marker connected with Bishop's what the fuck that shows that the door will open at one point, but no one's been able to open it yet. That's the problem. I don't even want to make that. Nope. I was never good at this Mark 1. I forgot to send out my wings.
So when I get to the portal, the reflection on the floor and the tunnel make an 8.
There we go. Yeah, I remember you showing me that. This one looks like a heart, like it was a crevice. I saw it for a second there, guys. Sorry.
Now it's Monday and it's 12 o'clock right at night.
Mine was 2000.
This tunnel is my favorite part.
Look at the map too.
Now we are...
It's all about the journey.
There it goes. I won't let me do it. There it is. Now I'm at 0-0. Now what's interesting, depending on where you go, because you can see that this is actually connected to the road. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Go on your map and drive backwards and you'll see the more you connect to the road, the more it'll change your path of getting there. Yeah, see, now it's telling me to go down the road that way.
So the tunnel starts at Davis.
Chamberlain Hills to La Puerta Alta. Yeah, to the docks, exactly. Always leads to the docks. Well, it could be a metaphor as well, because remember, we're not. The whole point of the docking, right? Time to like dock. Even when you're putting the bomb in the phone, in the Life Invader office, there is a Invader Zone and Invader Cafe there, right? But what's interesting is when you're going to put the bomb in it, there's a newspaper right there showing what looks like a UFO with two little beams, and it says it was fun while it lasted. If you look really closely, it's actually a guy exposing himself. But they made it look as if it was a UFO. So again, time to dock, right? It's a joke about things converging again. The joke again here goes back to vagina and penises, because that's what the Vesca is. It's known as a womb. So we are the ones who have to inject it or penetrate it, as they say. Penetrate the game. But why does it turn us to king and queen? Again, duality. Why does it make the controls go backwards? Because it's interesting if you're looking at the game, that comparison to the things I was saying before, dialogue and things that are happening again, like in a reverse order almost, but everyone's going through the same events. That's why I said whatever Trevor does, Michael does. Just like Trevor goes through Vesica, so Michael must. And this is the weirdest one. It's not showing me the time.
It's 7 in the morning on Monday.
Mine says squeak, 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 squeak. Those are my instructions to squeak.
Can we go backwards? Follow me. Instead of going forward, let's go backwards.
You're making the time go back?
No, it's just frozen at 7 in the morning on Monday.
Just leave it right there.
How far back can we go?
But why right here? So what are we doing here? This is where Trevor, right here, meets the Lost after killing, what's his face, Tommy? And this is where we meet Marnie.
Yeah, this is where the final clue with the spectrometer is. The boot.
Oh yeah, it's right here, the spectrometer. Yep. Kipling. Right here. This is it. This is exactly it. I have no doubt in my mind. This is it.
You know what's really funny? I've studied this location a lot, and there's a bunch of coyotes that actually spawn right here, and they actually like stand here.
The tricksters?
Yes.
This is when Marnie is Shupar, Queen of the Winds.
So funny that if you go backwards, that's where it starts. Like the Omega symbol is right here.
Mm-hmm. Which interesting that every portal, I mean, They pretty much look like the Omega symbol, all of them. Now, it's one thing to just say that it's just a ring that's cut in half, but they actually put these little feet on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
To make it look like the Omega symbol. Otherwise, it would just be a ring. So they made it a point to add that. Didn't have that, as you can see. It was just a ring cutting through the environment.
Ram it down.
Right?
Aw, too slow, little bunny.
It's interesting you say that because in 4, anybody who had gone back to where they killed the Yeti would have found the golden peyote. All they had to do was go back where they had been before. Exactly.
Well, let me keep killing the rabbits to see what happens.
Okay.
Can you attack us a rabbit or no?
I don't think so. Let me try.
Try to attack me.
Hold on. My hands are full. Not with the controller. I see scratches. No, he just scratches.
I keep getting experience points just by killing the rabbits.
You kill me, and you become the rabbit. So, media, what do you think this means? Kill the rabbit, you become the rabbit. And the job is to kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit. Because also we see the wolf, let the wolf take the rabbit. Gotta line them up. I'm not getting experience for it. They say you meanie, but only the rabbit can get through. You see what he's doing to me? I have to kill him now.
Trying to get that baby blue tractor.
Because when we go to the portal, it says rabbits only. Which would make 0 sense in Grand Theft Auto 5 original version. But in the updated versions, we get the peyote and we have the animals. And look at what I said before. If a Savanius or Beast character is the Yeti, then maybe you want to try going there together peacefully? Well, that's what Ragin makes that comment too. Of let's go, like, don't kill the beast, don't kill him.
Yeah, he's innocent.
But now, in the context of the game, if you don't kill the beast, do you not get the final achievement? Because you actually have to defeat him, right?
Yeah.
This is a deep groove, dudes.
Because at the same time, I mean, I get, like, the whole metaphor of it, but the whole point is that these aren't real. Like, you are killing them. Like, switching places, maybe? Somebody who else is already going to die? Because then doesn't that go back to, like, Michael being killed? Trevor being killed? Like, they were already destined to have died already? Are you not completing their journey? Because if we kill Michael, we get surpassing the master. student surpassing the master, which any esoteric group will tell you that's what you're trying to do. You know, you're trying to achieve master level, at least achieve him, which immediately makes me think of the whole Star Wars Sith thing. You know, like only one master at a time. But also, it's interesting that when you kill Michael as Franklin, he says, I've been here long before you, and I'll be here long after. What does that mean? I mean, even in context of writing, Franklin is younger than Michael. He hasn't been here longer than him. So even if we break the fourth wall and say he's talking about his character's been here longer in the game before Michael? That's not true, because Michael was here first. So this goes back to, like, Rajan's theory, too. What if Franklin isn't really Franklin? Maybe Franklin is something else. I've been here long before you, and I'll be here long after. But maybe that's the whole point, that he's green for a reason. But again, that's just all... But isn't that the whole joke behind Just Die Already? Because if Michael did, in fact, achieve the Epsilon program, then he had already cemented his afterlife. He wouldn't actually die, he would be reborn again. What did you say? These rabbits make us look like fools? These rabbits are making fools of us, is what he says.
He also says something along the lines like, "Why are you shooting the rabbits? The rabbits didn't do anything." Which again is the same thing with the Bigfoot. The Bigfoot doesn't do anything. He did not eat the little girl. Like it's a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
The Bigfoot only eats mushrooms and berries. They don't eat little girls.
Yeah, which again goes back to why you would see him in the first place with a golden mushroom, right? You're tripping balls. You think you're Bigfoot.
Yeah. And then you find out that actually, like, it's the beast the one that's killing the people.
Yes, the beast is the one who's doing it. Which also goes back to the Infinity 8, whether it's really him or not. Which why people say it's not solved, because it wasn't Earl, the guy who died in prison. Merle, thank you. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Eddie.
I only half read everything I see, so I'm not gonna say the whole name.
It's actually Eddie,
Eddie Lowe, yep.
the Filth Slayer, the no-name killer.
Which again, he attacks joggers and people who are alone at night, just like the Infinity 8, like the Beast. Which also goes back to what Trevor is doing too. Trevor hitchhikers and takes people that disappear.
A lot of the people in the community think that the Infinite 8 killer is Trevor. And
Well,
I do see some of the connections, to be honest.
I think he is the Beast, the guy who turns into the monster.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of talk about Trevor, but the thing is, nobody's there to trigger it. The only thing I can think of, it has to do with the ghost. Has to connect with the ghost, and or also has to connect with the drugs that he steals for his mom.
Yeah.
Because even Michael, when he's in the phone session with the doctor, says, you know, I don't want to get back on those drugs again. They had me drooling at the mouth and howling.
Oh shit!
Howling
I
at the
pressed the thing
moon.
by mistake.
You see what I mean? He turned into a beast when he was on those drugs. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trevor was abusing the drugs after his mom abandoned him. Mm-hmm. Like he said, Michael was All-State QB. It makes sense that he's Teen Wolf. I'm gonna make it.
Let's go!
Ugh.
Wow, just wow! I don't even know what to say, guys. How cray-cray was that? We've been to the other side together. We've
Maybe.
bonded. This is the shit right here the government should be
Cray
putting
cray.
in the water supply.
And the fall down.
Into the other side together.
Yeah. The fall guides me to where the egg is.
What I love about this live feed is if you want to see the other side of the trip, go watch his live feed. You'll see it. We both went to the same trip, but we both experienced 2 different paths.
Yeah.
Again, 22,000.
I think where we spawn right now is also like a big clue.
Well, speaking of no change, that's something I've been doing in the game. I'm trying to play the game, right? As soon as Michael was free, I went to do Father and Son, and then I immediately went to go do Epsilon. And I did all of Epsilon the whole time. I'm at 3% game completion, 4% and save, 4.0, and I'm at 5 missions down. So 3, 4, 5. And I always thought it was so strange, because why do they drop us here? What are we supposed to learn about this atomic? And again, we see 1, 2, 3. What's really strange about Michael being 5 missions down, everything 0, with 3%, is that's the same as his license plate. 5 NDS 0003. And all I did was do Epsilon only. And the first mission I do after I come back is in fact marriage counseling. So again, I'm ending Epsilon at the DS, and I'm also starting the game again
Hello,
at
you're
the
through
DS.
to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. So it's available for pickup at our nearest location, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna. You want to go see the Epsilon places?
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on, let me get a car, a good car.
First one was like over here, I think.
You didn't mark
Take
it
a
in
look
your
at
map?
What?
Hello, this
That
is
damn
Pegasus
fair.
Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
No, I took some
Thank you,
pictures. Hold on,
sir.
guys.
Your
Sorry, give me a
specialist
sec.
vehicle is now ready for you at our nearest pickup station.
Wait, hold on.
Our
something's
Doesn't show
happening.
the. I'm looking at my files. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's this one first. Okay, it's that one first. And that one next.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? So your specialty vehicle is available for collection right now. We hope you're very happy, sir. Our most...
What's up with the Pegasus shit, dude? Fuck.
What the hell is that? Bro, I'm losing my mind. Hold on. I'm like looking directly at the picture I got. And I'm
Hello,
like,
you're through to
not
Pegasus
seeing it.
Lifestyle
Okay.
Management. How can I
It's
help?
between that.
Great. So it's available for pickup at our nearest location, sir.
It's right here. Here it is. It starts right here. This is the first one.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let me get out of this thing. Garbage civilian car. Drive a mystery vehicle. I know, right? But they also got duality on the menu on Atomic. They got a male and female mascot.
Oh yeah, they do.
And the Epsilon graffiti that Marnie is worshipping is also in front of an up and Adam in the very beginning of the game. It's actually something you pass in the very beginning when the game starts. Well, would you look at that? Look at where we are first, guys. You know what this is?
This is where you get dropped off after the abduction and you get a yellow bike
After the
here.
abduction. Uh-huh.
You get the yellow bike that belongs to Adam.
Mm-hmm. So, the first thing we see is an abduction. So, right away, let's compare something here. When Michael is first abducted with the Epsilon program, he is forced into his boxers, right? And a t-shirt. So when he finishes, yep, the rocket as well, that's right. Radiation sounds, yes sir. So also, when Michael, look, we also see the duality in the pyramid. This is an old symbol. I'm trying to switch my, stop pointing. There it goes, my controller is acting up, guys, sorry. Middle way duality and the peak of the pyramid. So when Michael gets abducted here, it forces him into his underwear. He lands right here. The same as the Epsilon program forces him into his underwear.
And when you get abducted from the aliens in Halloween as well.
That's what I mean, yep, and the Halloween as well, yep.
There's also a bunch of people that do yoga right here.
Mm-hmm, look, there's also pyramids all over the place. Pretty sharp pyramids. Yoga, oh, that's right, they're usually doing yoga over here. What the hell is this? Special mound? What kind of sick pervert builds this? Oh no, I think it's like debris or
If this was Red Dead Redemption, I'll tell you to dig something there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. There's probably a treasure right here.
And look, there's also a gang attack. Like, so there's a gang over here. Let's try to figure out which is the gang that owns this territory.
Oh, that's gonna be at the construction site. God damn, amount of bullets.
I think the gang attacks and the gangs are actually also like a clue here. Alright, so what is the gang?
Lots of Spanish. They're wearing suits. They're like Madrasas guys. They look like businessmen. Like the hell you call these guys? The guys who work with the FIB and stuff, yeah. They're henchmen. Hitting rebar. Oh shit. Interesting. Easy areas above me. Alright, I think we're reaching 2 hours into the stream.
Oh,
Should probably call it. 70 comments by M4? Oh my god, they're not all you, but thank you.
Before we cut it, I want to show you something that we were talking about.
Oh yeah, we want to actually look at all these spots real quick.
Yeah,
It's interesting that the first spot would be where you spawn in with Michael. There is also a Monkey mosaic here.
Yeah, it's a bunch of clues like on the same spot. It's like a hot spot.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
Yeah, professionals. Are they every gang fight? Yeah, he might be right there. I'm gonna go back to my menu, guys. I'm gonna look at the next spot for Epsilon.
Yep.
Where is it? So one of the spots was up here. Go look at the other one.
Alright. Let me see. I wanted to show you something around here really quick.
Okay.
Which house was it? Was it this one?
It's this one. Other house. And the other spot's like over here.
Oh yeah, come here. Notice the same thing though. The fountain, and look
The
at this
ring
path.
within the ring.
Look at this path.
A lot like the other path.
It's exactly the same thing that we have in all those different locations I've been watching.
But this one's got the pillars. Excuse me.
You motherfucking piece of shit!
Yeah,
One,
it has
two,
it has
three,
Greek pyramids.
6 pillars.
I
Look at the
also
blue on this trim.
I also think that look, this is kind of like the head of a sperm, and this is the tail.
Well, what's it connecting to? It's like a kidney. Kidney with a sore spot. There's also a little miniature green where they practice their putt. Guys are really living the dream over here.
And that look that the same thing with like the tail and the sperm head. I've seen that same pattern like in a bunch of other locations. I think as a matter of fact, across the street there's another one here. Let me see if I can show it to you right here. I've been looking around the map and I've seen a bunch of them.
You've been seeing a bunch of sperm?
Sperm doesn't exist, remember.
Interesting. Gangrene, yep. That looks like the Playboy Mansion right next door.
Yeah, I think it's actually in this one, as a matter of fact.
Of course there's sperm over here, man. No doubt about that. Do you know the path over here?
I thought it was in this one. Let me see. Let me go around.
It goes to tennis court.
Oh no.
That's called square sperm. That's what I'm shooting, all sharp angles.
Let me get out really quick. No, it's not this one. There's another house that has the same thing around here.
Let's keep going to the other spots, though.
All right.
Let's see
You
what
marked
they
it on
are.
the
If there's
map?
any significance. First one was a giveaway. That one's where Michael ends his trip.
Go, you're driving.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My hands are full. Hold on a second.
Then get in the passenger seat so I can drive.
The kitchen is the golf course? Oh, no, I'm ready now, sucker. See you in hell. Almost made it. Almost there. Damn.
That's what happens whenever I play online with randoms and I take out the space docker. They steal it so quick, man.
Go where with it?
They
Not like I can put it in my...
They don't even know what to do
They
with
try
it,
to
to
put
be
it in
honest.
their thing. They try to steal it. It's mine. I got it.
So
Hey,
what
Ma, look, I
I
got it.
so what I do is I go to the spray and pray, and I put like ignition
Pray and
bombs.
pray.
So whenever they steal
Oh,
it,
yeah.
I let them drive
Blow it
with it
up.
for a little bit, and then I blow it up.
So right away, what stands out about this location would be Infernus's house. Here's a mystery one for you guys. Y'all know who lives here?
An Epsilonist.
Yeah, well, also, what's really interesting about this house too is it's protected by Merryweather, but it's not here. It usually has a Merryweather sign, but it's not here. But it's also interesting, the cube, the wooden door. All right, but let's go down. Let's see further where that spot leads us. I'm following you. Let me make sure this is the spot and I'm not crazy. Should be the tip. Okay, so it was more like the top of this street right here, like right here in the middle. It is the right spot though. It'd be up the hill a little bit. Let me see. Where are we? We by Madrassos. Isn't this Madrassos house down here?
Let's go up, cause I don't know.
No, I'm crazy. Let's go up there. Ow. Wake up, mystery fans! Yeah, look, it's this track right here. Remember this? He says it's this track right here. He's in one of these houses? Yeah, keep your eye out.
Yeah.
Look. That's exactly where we're at, dude. Look.
Yeah.
You're literally pulling the house down right here.
Yeah.
That's where the second Epsilon spot is. So again, marriage counseling. You see? And get this, a lot of people don't know this, but, or they do and just don't really talk about it, but the Epsilon house is right here. Which those, I heard people say they were trying to find an open window with the rag. I don't know why, but there it is. I don't know why they don't know where that is. But anyway, there it is. And this is also, you can see the, oh, it let us in.
This is where
We're
you jump on
home,
the cars
man.
with Zolag.
Yep, let's give it to him. Let's give him it.
This is our
We
triple
are not
type.
worthy. We are not worthy. Say goodbye to your space docker forever.
It's a type, baby.
There you go. It's all, hey, you can challenge other players to an impromptu race. What makes you think we're racing? Alright, so the second spot is in fact
Look, this is the
Marriage
same.
counseling.
This is in the same belly up boxes that
Yep,
they have
I call them
with
Epsilon
Marnie.
boxes. Yep, I call them Epsilon. They're also right outside of Simeon's shop.
You know what's inside of them?
No.
Spank.
Spank?
Yeah.
They sell that now? Is that a kind of drug?
Yes.
Dubious indeed, sir.
Is the drug from Grand Theft Auto 3.
Ah.
It's a mind controlling drug.
That's probably what I'm on. Every time she spanks me, I just lose control. So interesting enough, the last one, whoops, was at. I looked down at the map for a second. Was at this weird house over here. Looks like a space invader. You thought that was funny. This place right here. Look at this place. Whoa, it almost looks like spelling words right there, huh?
HIV? What does it say?
HIV, yep. Look at this place. This is interesting.
HIV. No, HVI, not HIV.
Let me make sure this is it, though. HM, yep. Open this one. Yep, this is it.
So what happens here? I don't remember.
I don't know. I actually remember coming here for some reason. I think it was just investigation. I don't think I was ever brought here during the game. But it definitely has what looks like words.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Got a weird little background back here.
Whose house is this? I don't remember anything happening here.
No, I don't think so. Maybe it's just a coinky dink.
I don't think anything is coincidence with Rockstar, to be honest. There has to be
Beautiful
a
hot
reason.
tub. I know, it looks strange, right?
There has to be a reason why it's here.
Yeah, HVI, or HM, like he said. Or IM, I-M. That would be more I-M. Or H, yeah, H. No, I think I-M. Remember, you're gonna bother someone from Rockstar, it's gonna be Rockstar North, Laszlo, or Dan. Don't bother anyone else. Nobody knows. Very interesting. The last place is actually just above us.
Let's go.
Is that what I sound like? The last place is just above us.
This is the only one that I'm like weirded out. I don't know what happens
well,
here.
every place is a real place, but this isn't after the last place.
Well, I wonder if the reason why they put us here is because of this. Let me show you.
The green light? I don't know what that's all about. I'm joking. I hear you shooting on your screen, but I don't see it on mine.
I wonder if this is why they put us here. You see all the sparks and the fire and everything?
No, I'm hearing you on your screen, but I'm not seeing it on mine.
What?
I must have to do it.
Are you shooting right now?
Yeah, but you're not seeing it, right?
Yeah, I don't see it. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm seeing fire sparks on mine, but not on yours.
Weird.
Cursed stream! We did it, guys. We cursed it. Woohoo! Alright, turn off my YouTube. It is very different, isn't it? Fire, sparks. The last place is up the hill up here. Trying to think. Actually, I think there's another peyote over here. There's another peyote spot. So the first one, most death, was Michael coming out of his trip.
Yep.
The last one was marriage counseling. This one could be that weird house, or also the peyote. And this next one is just randomly out here, somewhere around here.
Check the map.
Let me double check. Well, apparently I'm farther away than initially. It's actually further back here. Supposed to be more like up here on this hill right here. I think it's right here. Let me double check. Okay, so it's more like right there. Yeah, it was more like lower, like right here. I would say about this crest. It was exactly right here at this spot where it was.
Weird.
Yeah, I think again it could have just been the ending of the mission. But like I said, the only thing maybe let's look at the rock formations here. It would be stupid not to. Look at that thing. Hey, to Vespucci. That's interesting. Seeing what I'm seeing, guys? We actually found the clitoris. Inform the men. I'm gonna head straight for it like a bull at a gate. Looks like there's 3 of them. Send everyone you know. Oh, this is interesting. Not very interesting, but interesting. Seems to be a common rock formation here.
Why here?
Again, it could have just been where they wanted to finish it. It was the final portal. Because the other portals, all the last ones, were very significant. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to that picture real quick.
Yeah.
Because the one that we went to, one of them had multiple. Well, shucks, I thought I took a better picture of it. But one of them had multiple squares, and I believe that was the house of marriage counseling. But isn't it very interesting that we see Epsilon directly taking us to those places?
Yeah. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's a clue.
Well, I'd say that too, but you know. I've had people get mad and go, well, you said... Well, bro, I'm just guessing too, okay? So calm down.
It's called an investigation for a reason, bro.
Yeah, it's called
we're trying to figure
investigation.
it out, dude.
Yeah, it turns out they thought I was God. They weren't supposed to drink the juice. Now they're mad. Hair grew in places it wasn't supposed to. I'm sorry. Alright, so very strange, very interesting, but still, the only other place, like, let's go to the Vespucci, like you said. Let's go check out that beach where it's sending us out in the docks. But I believe there's a peyote spawn right here. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you. No, I believe that's one of the spots where you get the peyote.
Do you think that maybe we should be doing something when you take a peyote, like an action as a certain animal, like a trigger or something?
I mean, my assumption would say yes, but the downside about that theory is that a lot of things are omitted when you're in an animal form. Like, you really can't do things. Things are despawning, you know what I mean? Like if you had, like let's say you had the space darker, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that things will start to disappear when you're an animal. Like if you went there with Franklin and took a peyote, everybody leaves. Like they don't hang out with you.
Yeah.
Any inner city alleys of any of them. Okay.
I remember there was a mystery hunter that became, I believe it was a bunny, when he took the peyote.
Huh?
And he went over to the observatory. One of the floor panels is actually like a weight. When he stepped on it, it like sinks in, it sinks down.
Interesting. Maybe each animal has to die on a certain plate, but there's no way to correspond which one. It would just be like a sacrifice on that plate. The only other thing it could be is if, again, we're looking at the, like the sacrifices. Maybe that's what it is. Each eclipse has to, you have to sacrifice an animal on it. It could be it. Because that could also be the reference, what do you know about sacrifice? He knows nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm trying again to combine the clues of, hold on, there was something I was going to show too, sorry. Tried to combine, here is perfect, hold on, let me go back. There's May's thing. Yeah, this is where I want to be, let me see. So I think this is something over here. There's
Oh,
homeless
look,
people right there.
the guy that says, Lord Sappho, my glands.
Yeah. I love that guy.
It's him.
My precious anal gland.
It's him,
Lord
bro.
Sappho. Look what car is here too. Isn't this Amanda's?
No.
Oh, I know where I am too. There's a peyote, not peyote. There's a monkey mosaic here.
Where at?
Over here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I
can
believe
walk
there's
out.
only two that are really big ones. This one and the one on the beach.
Yeah. God dang it. I'm just gonna go off the roof at this point. I have to listen, huh?
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Yeah, it is. I don't know, I'm not hearing anything.
Hearing what?
I don't know. He says I'm supposed to hear something. You hear me clicking the button. Sorry.
I'll bring it by. I'll get back to it then.
What are you calling in? No, I'm not hearing the cat. I do hear cats in single player. I don't hear him here. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go here since I'm very close. Again, why do we see the taco head, right? We can go burrito, we can go all that, but why are we seeing them? Again, we see Wigwam, Up and Atom, Taco Bomb.
Crazy horse soup.
And when we look at Up and Atom, this is again where we see Ray and Ray and May. Male and female versions.
And a door right in the middle.
Yep. But most importantly, this is not a wall. This is a drummer boy with a limp.
My controller's vibrating here. What the hell?
I have that effect on people. Here, stand close to me.
It's not vibrating anymore. Let me go back.
Means you. Oh, it means you spray paint. It's spray paint. I guarantee it's spray paint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the spray paint right here.
Yep. Most people don't know there's two of these.
Yeah, the one where Marnie is like painting on it.
This is not. It's not a wall. It's a flamingo. Remember?
Yeah.
It's a drummer boy with a limp.
Where are the cars I request?
Remember what he says?
Yeah.
Maybe you should dream other dreams, man. So he tells him. The only other place we see that reference of dream the impossible.
Dream the impossible dream.
And it's this Capolavaro. I'll say it eventually, right? Capolavaro. There it is.
Capolavoro.
That's what I said. You didn't hear me. But that's the one that gets the graffiti on it. With the aliens and everything.
Yeah.
You also got the bite like a shark. It's big. You got limeys, bean machine, but taco bomb. No idea what I'm doing. God dang, you're bad at that. Oh, there it goes. I don't think that's how you help them. We need your help. We're going to prison. Say no more. Death for glory. Death for glory. Let's see here. What is it? Who's that V for? Yeah, I tell you, he's just such a helper. Oh, this is that other cop, right? V, I haven't done those missions, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, but when we go look at where the portal ends at the docks in the game. Right over here. Not
At
over
the
here.
Espada restaurant.
Is that where it ends exactly?
I don't think so, but that's the only thing that I can think of as far as like a landmark around there.
I thought it ended over here somewhere. Which again looks like a giant E from Epsilon. The water. Also looks like a pyramid and an eye right here. But why the boat? Again, the symbolism of the boat. From the very beginning, we can look at father and son, the boat getting stolen, stealing Michael's piece.
I think that right there where the E was that you said, there is a collectible, like as far as like one of those crash boats, like the canoes.
Really? We did one of my favorite spots. It should work this time. We're in a tiny car.
My headset keeps saying battery low.
Battery low, you hear that? It's thing between his hands is running out of juice.
So if I stop talking, it's because my headset died. Then
It's okay. Well, what else should we do, guys? What else should we examine? Well, again, what I was saying before, we're the D and the S is a chain. And here we have the D and the S, the little S too. And it's also the Perseus with the blue scarf. And Epsilon's on this side. The egg is on this side.
and that's the Arcadia building, right?
Arcadia, yeah.
I've been playing the Red Dead Redemption missions, and they have the photographer,
Yep.
the one that says Arcadia something.
Arcadia, yep. So Arcadia was also a land in Greece where a lot of myths were taking place, and a lot of the heroes and stuff all come from Arcadia. So as soon as you start to look at a lot of, you see Arcadia, Arcadia, Arcadia a lot.
You get a spaceship part here, or a
there's a
scrap
spaceship
node.
part over here. No,
Yeah.
it's a spaceship part. It is right here.
Right next to the blueprints.
Yep.
I think the
green
blueprints.
arrow.
I think the blueprints are a clue as well.
See, but that's what we're seeing. Again, we're seeing that what Rockstar keeps saying the key to this mystery, it revolves around Epsilon, revolves around the spaceship parts, but we're also saying revolving it around Barry.
And the mosaic space
And
monkey
the
things.
monkey mosaics, yeah.
And the scrap notes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But
all
then
the
it goes
where the
back
collectibles
to you're
are.
doing, but those are all things that are not needed for 100% completion.
But people just collect them, and they just immediately, like, let's say for instance, they look at a YouTube video, they collect them, they go from place A, B, C, they take a picture of the mosaic, they collect the spaceship part or the scrap later, and then they immediately go to the next place. They don't examine the place, they don't investigate to see why is it the Rockstar is guiding you there. There are other clues that you should be connecting together. Have you realized how a lot of the places where you find a scrap node, there is a spaceship part right?
Mm-hmm. And even if you go to the online, they added other things there for you to go and pick up. Dragon or other places that are mystery. Like, look, we just mentioned it. Look, there it is. Look right there. Look on my screen. There is a toy to pick up right here. A monkey. A pogo. 30 out of 100 action figures. Yep. They always keep adding stuff where there's already stuff that was there, or putting stuff there for you to go there. It's very interesting. Well, we're already reading 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you guys have been here long enough to watch. But again, guys, this is what the game is saying is important. We're just trying to see what could it possibly mean. Death call. Aw, damn it! What's up, bro? I didn't know you're here. Just about to turn this live feed off, man. But what's up, man? I'm trying to think what else we could go do right now. There's really nothing. Again, all we're seeing... Oh, yeah, man. Catch you on next time. we're doing everything we can to reiterate what Rockstar is trying to say too, you know. Oh, hell yeah, man, thanks. Alright, guys, I think we should probably call it. I know his microphone died, so they'll have to say goodbye to his guys. I'll say goodbye to my guys. Everybody, y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here. Remember what we were doing, what we were talking about, how all this stuff is comparing to single player and how what we're seeing what's most important in the game as far as what needs to be completed for the mystery. Good night, man. Later's raging. You have a good night too, guys. See y'all later.